Culbertson will attempt a 28-yard field goal. This could be a series Colorado regrets. First and goal from the 2, a chance to go up 2 scores. They settle for the field goal. It hooks through there. It's good. And it's 27-21. Buffaloes. Less than 9 minutes to go, but Nebraska still within a touchdown.
Jim, we've said a couple times it's been a day of big plays and a day of adjustments, both offensively and defensively.
Hughes and Flowers back deep for Nebraska. Into that win, the kick only comes to the 12-yard line. Richard Bell on the return. Now that is Flowers. One season by a quarterback for rushing, breaking Steve Taylor's mark.
Well, Jim, again, you have mentioned that what's on the line for this game. A Big 8 championship, perhaps, a national championship possibility, and now the biggest third down for Nebraska on 3rd and 4.
Gadowski looking to pitch. No one there, and Joel Steed had a hold of him.
What a play by Joel Steed. The nose tackles had a remarkable year in a remarkable game.
Tom Osborne calls the timeout. Now Nebraska will talk it over. They'll probably go for it here, Pat, on 4th down.
And they may very well have to, but you don't think Joel Steed knows what's on the line? He knows the Big 8 championships, and he wants to be in the Orange Bowl.
There's a timeout. Nebraska will go for it.
Watching his team hopefully drive for the winning score. 27-21, 4th down for Tom Osborne. During that timeout, the Colorado defensive coaches brought the entire team to the sideline and challenged him, telling them this was the moment they've been waiting for. This was the moment of truth, and if they were men, it was time to show him. Pat and Jim?
Only one timeout remaining for Nebraska. They've sent 4 receivers into the game. They'll line up some of them on a wing. Carpenter in the backfield. 4th and 6.
Over the years, Nebraska's had big plays out of the wingbacks.
Got one-on-one coverage with Bostic. But they go to Bell, and it's incomplete. The pass was short.
This game is not over. 3:28 remaining. Nebraska still has one timeout.
Defense must shut them down right here. Not allow Colorado to pick up a 1st down. Hagan is tripped up right after the exchange. Kent Wells.
Biggest play of the year thus far in college football, 4th and 6. It was Bell, number 21, out of the backfield, but good coverage by Bruce Young, number 7, steps right in front of him, and that allowed didn't allow any crease for Gadowski to throw the ball. And Mike Hankwitz asked his team to get the challenge, meet the challenge. They did.
2nd and 13 after the big play by Wells. Hagan Keats swarmed under at the 27-yard line, and now Colorado faces 3rd and long.
And again, Nebraska will get this ball back again. 2:37 remaining. They still have one timeout.
Now it all depends on this 3rd down play. 3rd and 9 it will be.
Now, Colorado has not had great success throwing the football. You have to give Darian Hagan, their quarterback, a chance to pick it up for you on the corner of the defense.
Nebraska will get the football back. Mike Murray ran down the line on the option and stayed with Hagan. And now the Cornhuskers Cornhuskers use their final timeout.
A day for memories for Mike Murray, number 74, the nose tackle. We've talked a lot about him, and that is all determination.
Nebraska trailing by 6 will get the football and one more chance. It's a game of mountainous proportions. Nebraska and Colorado playing for the Big 8 berth in the Orange Bowl, and a probable shot at Notre Dame for the national championship. 2 against 3. Colorado leading by 6, but will kick the ball away to Nebraska, a team with no timeouts left.
And Nebraska had blocked 2 punts this season already.
Come charging in. Pickens came from the outside, but Ruin got it away. And now Hughes lets it bounce around. Poor judgment. And now Nebraska will have to drive 88 yards to get to Miami.
That's a ball he has got to catch. Hughes, number 33, has got to catch that ball. And that's an incredibly big play into that wind. 62-yard punt into a very stiff wind. If Colorado goes on to the Orange Bowl, and if they win a national championship, that is as big a play as they've had all year. Special teams again. Colorado has had huge plays out of their special teams. Jeff Campbell on punt returns and Ruin there on the punt.
That ball did roll 18 yards. With the wind at their backs. 1st and 10 Nebraska. Godowski setting up a screen to Carpenter, incomplete. And the Buffs read that one all the way, including Chad Brown.
That was the play they ran the first play of the game for a touchdown. But that time, Chad Brown, the inside linebacker, read it beautifully.
No timeouts remaining. But they do have 95 seconds. Chip Baugh to the left. Gregory to the right. This is the end zone where it gets especially loud.
Nebraska has thrown the ball effectively this year when it's been a surprise. It is not a surprise now.
Second down and 10. Godowski has Gregory open. Incomplete. The nickelback, Greg Thomas, came over and batted away, but Gregory, for a fleeting second, was open.
Well, you know, virtually every player has contributed on this defensive team, but now Godowski facing 3rd and 10. The thing that goes through a quarterback's mind here is make sure my receivers get the 10 yards on the route. Don't run a route at 8 yards. Go 12 at least. And you want to get a ball to a receiver on the move.
3rd and 10. They run the football with Carpenter, and it only nets 2 yards.
Everybody will question Tom Osborne on that call, but it was a nickel defense. He thought he had a chance for a big play up the middle. The element of surprise, but again, the Colorado defense answered the question. Wow.
Clock is running, but more importantly, this is 4th down. This is the last chance for Nebraska. Godowski to Gregory, 1st down, and he's out of bounds. Boy, he had an open sideline ahead of him, but it's a Nebraska 1st down, and it stops the clock with 49 seconds.
Well, we have seen athletes respond to incredible pressure today. Once again, Godowski, big cushion there by McClure, number 12. He is wide open. He tries to drive on him, but then I did almost a critical error. He had the head on the wrong side. And had not Gregory stepped out of bounds, he's gone.
No timeouts again. 49 seconds remaining. 72 yards away from victory. Gadowski across the middle. What a catch! Wow, Richard Bell leaping up with one hand and bringing it down.
Great players respond in big games. And Richard Bell just made one of the best catches I have ever seen under this kind of pressure, because he is well covered. And Gadowski throws it off the wrong foot. The left hand goes up and catches it in one pass, one hand, then he gets drilled by Thomas.
20-yard gain. The clock had been stopped to move the change. Now it's put back into play. Left sideline and incomplete. Two Cornhuskers in the area. Turner and Ball.
It is really fun to watch athletes like we are today, Jim, respond under these circumstances, and both teams have. Gadowski's done one thing and Hagen's answered. The offensive line on one squad, the defensive line on the other.
Bill McCartney says it's the biggest game I've ever coached, and he actually looks like he's enjoying it, smiling on the sidelines. 25 seconds to go. Bell again, incomplete. It actually, had he caught it and been stopped right there in the middle of the field, Nebraska may not even got another play off anyway.
Yeah, with 19 seconds remaining, they have to throw the ball way downfield. They can't just afford to try to get another first down. This can't be a 10-yard pattern. It has to be a deep pattern.
Third down and 52 yards to victory. A little too high for Kratzenstein. He was open.
But that route's not going to do it for you, Jim.
He was open enough where he might have been able to catch it and get out of bounds around the 40, but still, you're right.
Well,
You've got to go down now. Fourth down and only 14 seconds remaining.
John Bostic has been the big play receiver for Nebraska all year.
Folks in Colorado, get ready to call for reservations to Miami. Morgan Gregory. And he's tackled at the 42-yard line. They'll have to measure for a first down. They'll stop the clock. Pat, that's right at the first down yardage.
Boy, and what a big break there for Nebraska, which means they'll get one more shot. And now they can actually throw the ball into the end zone.
Officials timeout. They're going to measure. This will be close. If he's short, the game is over.
Gadowski needs to have his team on the line of scrimmage, really, Jim, because they'll start the clock again.
They'll put the ball back in the play, the clock back in the play.
Yeah, so he's got to be up at the line of scrimmage.
First down, Nebraska. He's telling them, get to the line. We're going to put the clock into motion. They've got Bostic and Turner set to the left. One last play to decide the Big Eight. He's past the line of scrimmage. He's past the line of scrimmage, and it's incomplete anyway.
Take it away, Doc. Coach, an emotional can you tell us?
Oh, yeah, it's the biggest. It's as sweet as it gets, and I couldn't be prouder of our players and coaches. We've worked real hard to get where we are, and we want to be humble in victory, but we want to enjoy it.
Darian Hagan,
Hagan was sensational. Hagan should win the Heisman Trophy.
Special teams spectacular too, Coach.
Special teams were outside.
Congratulations, back to you. Okay, guys.
All right, he's touting his quarterback now for the Heisman. In Colorado, now just a mere formality away from locking up the Orange Bowl berth. All they have left is Oklahoma State and Kansas State. To make it official, they just need one win. They should have no problem with that. It took 100 years of Colorado football to get in position to play for a national championship. It took about 10 seconds for the goalpost to come down today in Boulder. They've won it for Sal. They've won it for themselves. Colorado is now 9-0 on the season. This team driven by the courage and memory of their deceased spiritual leader, Sal Aunese, who only hours before he passed away on September 23rd wrote these words to his teammates: "Don't be saddened that you no longer see me in the flesh, because I will always be with you in spirit. Hold me dear to your hearts, as you know I do all of you. I love you all. Go get them and bring home the Orange Bowl." It was signed, Love Sal.